Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. Happy holidays, guys. Wow, amazing. Happy holiday to every single one of you watching us. This is the AM Club Live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. And my name is Edma Ohima Lauer.
And my name is Godwin Namboh. 1 week in December, December. January is already gone.
I know, right?
Wow, 1 week. Today is Friday, the 7th of January 2022, and you are welcome to your favorite morning show on TV. This is the AM Club coming to you live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Lake, Accra.
Yes, thank God it's Friday and it's the end of the week. And I'm not going to say I'm gingered because, dear loves, I am not. But I'm here to serve you with loads of fun, fearless, and factual content. And for the next 2 hours, we will be keeping you inspired, entertained, and of course, informed.
At least you're honest about it.
Yeah, of course I am. I'm tired.
Me too.
I'm tired.
Yeah, blue.
Yeah, blue.
Yeah, blue.
Yeah, blue.
Are you tired? Are you guys tired? We just started the year. You cannot be tired, though. We cannot be tired.
But I think this week has been really packed for me
January
in terms
7,
of like things
January
that we
7.
do. So that's probably why I'm tired.
January has 2 months, okay? And you're already tired.
2 months and 3 days. And
so
3 days.
We cannot be tired at this point, okay? Come on. Anyways, guys, look out for Coffee Daily, our very first segment of the show. We're telling you all the trends on social media, okay?
Yes, and for Lifestyle Daily, we'll be recapping or wrapping up our New Year resolution conversation. You know, we told you that this whole week is dedicated to New Year resolutions, and we're going to focus on something specific to basically have a conversation about. Well, Fridays, we'd like to talk about relationships. So just today, for Lifestyle Daily, we're going to talk about relationship goals and how to maintain your relationship and keep your relationship. If you're used to doing the heartbreak, stop. If you're used
to... Is it for those who already are in a relationship or those who want to have a relationship?
For both. So if you're already in a relationship, the things I need to do to maintain that relationship.
In 2022.
Yes, in 2022. And if you want to be in a relationship, the things that you need to do to be in a relationship.
Or if you don't want to be in a relationship, those are also goals.
Yeah, I mean...
if you don't want to have it's also a goal.
I guess.
So we'll talk about all that, okay? And our hashtag today being Friday is Foodie Friday. We'll be teaching you how to make bread rolls with a twist.
Yes.
Bread rolls with a twist.
Yeah.
A perfect recipe for the new year. Don't miss it.
Absolutely. And on the plot today, we'll be premiering Ghanaian urban artist Papa Versa's new single called Intro. You don't want to miss it.
Absolutely not. Guys, you are a major part of the show. As we always tell you, please, we'd like to hear from you. We'd like you to join us online. We're very active over there. The hashtag is the AM Club on MX24GH on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also, like I always say, you have to join us on YouTube. Our channel is MX24GH.
Don't forget to subscribe. You can also reach us via our WhatsApp number on 0550-331-511. Send in your comments, your voice notes, your video reactions to the stories that we cover right here on the show.
Indeed. It's now time for hashtag my daily dose of him. That thing that would ginger us this morning.
I know, right? Because I need it. I need something to just like
That's
motivate me right now, because the motivation level for me right now is at -2.
Yeah, motivation.
Yes.
My dear.
Yes.
My dear.
Gosh,
My
guys,
dear.
let's get into, before we get into hashtag my daily dose of you, let me tell you what happened. So last night, what time was it? It was about 9 or so. Godwin sent me a picture. So I was like, oh, let me download it and see what it is. I downloaded it, and Godwin has cracked his iWatch. And I was like, Godwin, what happened? Because the way it was cracked, I thought maybe a car ran over it, or, you know, he hit it with a rock or something. I was like, what happened? What happened? He said he dropped it. I was like, wait, so you dropped it?
So this is what happened. So
Okay.
I got home, and usually, I don't know why I took it off the kitchen. My kitchen is, the ground is tiles.
Okay.
So I took it off. I always do this. You know how you take it off over there.
Yeah.
So I did this, and then it just slipped. And you know how the Apple Watch is very heavy here.
Yeah.
So it just went straight like this.
Bam.
And when it fell down, I was like, Jesus, I'm not taking it. So I just paused for a second. I was like, no.
You're not picking it up.
But the sound I heard.
Yeah, you knew it was
I picked it up and I
cracked.
was like,
No. Guys, so if you're out there,
Yeah,
you know how
morning.
to repair iWatches, please contact Godwin, okay?
or if you want to buy me a new one too.
Or if you want, exactly, it's the 7th. We are still accepting presents, okay? But guys, it's not time for us to tell us what keeps you motivated, what keeps you inspired, what keeps you going, what is going to keep you going for the year 2022, since we are still in this whole New Year resolution mood. But send it to our WhatsApp number on 0550331511, and we will air it right here on the AM Club. Meanwhile, Anyways, meanwhile, Teresa, I was even going to say Teresa. Meanwhile, Teresa from Keta shared her daily dose of them. Here is it. Enjoy.
Hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music.
Saturday with Winnie Abba. And this is still the AM Club live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. It's now time for me to read out some of your daily dose of him. Hashtag my daily dose of him. So let's head right to WhatsApp and see what you've been saying over there. Okay, so this person is wishing somebody a happy birthday, which I will read later because this particular segment is for my daily dose of it. Okay, so this person said, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ooh, I love what you did there. Thank God it's Friday. My motivation message is when we fail to stand up for ourselves, we mortgage our self-worth to someone else, allowing them to dictate what and how to feel about ourselves. And that is from Emmanuel Dante from Akosia. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for always sending in your daily dose of them. Okay, so this person said, EKQ, please, what are you trying to say? If you real come to, okay, so what he's trying to say is, if you really come to understand the reason for us on earth, that is when life becomes more meaningful. So if you really come to understand the reasons for us on earth, that is when life becomes more meaningful. And I totally agree with him. And this is by EKQ Prime, hashtag DAM Club, yours truly. Thank you very much for sending in that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. My name is Amando inside in Krankwanta, and my daily dose of Vim is develop success from failure. Discouragement and failure are two of the surest stepping stones to success. Greetings to you all, Green Truck students in Orkes Prempe House. Oh, your guy Amando from in Krankwanta. Hey, he's giving you guys shout outs. Okay, anyways, now let's move on to our next daily dose of him. And this person said, good morning, hashtag the AM Club. Good morning with loads of sunshine emojis. Hi Edma, hi Godwin, happy Juma Mubarak. Is that a holiday? Juma Mubarak?
Yeah, for the Muslims.
Yeah, but as
but
is it today?
No, today is Constitution Day.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's what Constitution Day means
in Arabic.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
okay, because he said happy Juma Mubarak to you all and the whole of MX24 team. And hey guys, this one goes to Kovoy. Little more, big up yourself. This is Ismail watching you live from Lome, Togo. Oh, hi Ismail, how are you? And that's about it for your daily dose of him. Thank you very much for sending them in. Like I said, continue to watch the show. Continue to send in all your reaction to our WhatsApp number when it comes to all the stories that we cover right here on the show. Okay, there's more coming in now. Let me actually just take one more before we move on. And this person said, good morning, my name is Murekua. What keeps me motivated is not giving up on myself and doing what's best for me. Hashtag the AM Club. Well, that's brilliant, Murekua. I really love to hear that. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for sending in your daily dose of him. But before we move it into Coffee Daily, where we recap the biggest trending stories in the last 24 hours, we want to emphasize how important it is to remember that Constitution Day marks the coming into effect of the 1992 Constitution and the birth of the Fourth Republic on this day in 1993. And this is why today is a holiday for those who didn't know. But however, there are some people who have been lobbying in recent years to have the constitution changed and updated to reflect the current situations we face as Ghanaians. And I could not agree less. Our news team spoke to Oliver Baker Vomawo, who is the hashtag Fix the Country convener, on why people were lobbying that the constitution should be changed. And let's check out the interview.
Many public engagements are organized by government as well as civil society groups to drum the need to uphold the rule of law, democracy, and constitutionalism. But what is the relevance of designating an entire day to celebrate constitutionalism? Let's put that question to Oliver Baka-Vomawo. He's a lawyer and a lead advocate for the Fix the Country movement. Hello, Oliver. Good evening. Thank you so much for your time here on the news. Now, is it so important to designate an entire day to celebrate Constitutional Day?
Well, I can tell you that this is the first time in the Republic's life that we've had a situation like this. In previous years, we've been more interested in talking about the Republic or status rather than the Constitution itself. So this is new in our democracy. It started only with this current president. Now, because it has very short history, the significance of it and the absence of a historical practice around it is something that we continue to reflect on, and in what ways in which we can give meaning to constitutionalism and constitutional rule in Ghana in general. I do feel like it offers us, at least Face the Country, an opportunity to subject the Constitution to scrutiny as well as practices around the Constitution. So it's a welcome, at least in that respect.
So for some advocates of this particular day, the fact that the country has stayed long period without coup d'etats and maintained the 1992 Constitution is something worth celebrating. That is why perhaps they are pushing for this day. In that regard, do you think that we really need to celebrate this day?
Well, I mean, I think that the benchmark for constitutionalism and the benchmark for assessing the health of our democracy has to evolve beyond the language of military adventurism, right? We need to assess the democracy on whether or not the 1992 Constitution is living up to its promises. We have to leave the shadow of a threat of the government being overthrown away. If we stay in that rhetoric, we are unable to develop constitutionally. We are unable to ask ourselves the hard questions as to whether or not the substance of our democracy looks any different from what the dictatorship era looks like. I'll give you an example. During the period of the entire dictatorship we had, at no point has our military ever gone into a community and just shot at random at people and killing civilians. It has happened in the era of the 1992 Constitution. In substance, have we improved our democratic culture? These are the questions I'm much more interested in, rather than who is head of state. And if you have a military head of state or a civilian head of state, and they're not respecting substantive human rights provision, then we might as well hand over the Republic to the British monarchy, as was the case in the past.
So, Oliver, a year ago in Parliament, when the Speaker was being sworn in, we saw chaos in the House. Now, the Parliament that we have, when it was being constituted, there was a notion that it's a hung parliament, and so it's going to increase or deepen our democracy. That's what is currently happening in Parliament, and in fact, from that day on, we've seen subsequent chaos in the House. That's what is happening in Parliament. Confirm your viewpoint, and I know you are one of the firm advocates for a change in our constitution. Does it confirm in any way the fact that we really need to review our constitution?
Well, let's say this. I think that our parliament now, it's a reflection of a development in our democracy in some respects. And what is happening in parliament now is a process of maturation and refinement of how we do parliamentary practice in general. What you want to see is, Parliament generally has not had a culture of where they are able to have conversations across the aisle, take bipartisan, responses, and find ways in which they can reach compromises. Because we've built a culture over the years where the minority would have their say, majority would have their way. We have not lost that culture of always wanting to have our way, and that's one of the biggest things or lessons of maturity that members of parliament themselves need to go through that process of growing up. And the fact that individuals refuse to grow up does not mean that something as beautiful as the skirt and blouse is not in the benefit of our democracy. In fact, when you look at some of the bigger issues on which parliament is disagreed on, these are things which in the past would have passed without any objection, meaning that irrespective of what the people want or what the minority position is, there would not have been these tense attempts to have a, for each other to be able to find a way to resolve the impasse. So I think we need to be able to separate immaturity of members of parliament from a development which will rather inure to the better of our democracy.
Well, what do you have to say about that, Godwin?
Well, look, I reserve my comment on this particular conversation. I don't want to.
I think that, I mean, at the end of the day, time changes and things change. You can't compare the way of living in 1992 to the way of living in 2022. So many things has happened. So many things had gone wrong. So many things had gone right. So at the end of the day, we slightly have to tweak the constitution to suit Ghanaians better. And I think we had a conversation last time when we were talking about democratic politics. I think last year, sometime last year.
I think we're discussing democracy. And
yes, exactly.
Africa.
Exactly, if it's best for Africa, yes. And through that conversation, we were able to realize that even when the constitution was implemented, it wasn't based on the ways of living for Ghanaians. It was an adopted constitution from another country. Therefore, there was no research that was made or that was done to eventually know that, okay, this is what Ghanaians need and this is what's going to suit the living of Ghanaians. Therefore, from the very get-go, the constitution was never constituted to suit the way of living for Ghanaians. So at the end of the day, if it's going to be tweaked one way or the other to fit what we are currently going through, then I think it's good. But then again, if I understand the motion of giving that one opportunity and eventually always having to change something because that one opportunity was given. And that's the same way when it goes to, when it comes to so many things, when it comes to how complex life is. You give one opportunity to one group of people, or you give an opportunity or change something, and now everybody wants a say in everything and everybody wants something to be changed, So at the end of the day, I mean, it goes hand in hand, but the constitution, the 1992 constitution definitely needs to be reviewed and something needs to be changed when it comes to that. But anyways, guys, that's my 2 cents, and that's what I have to say about that. But let's move straight to the trending stories. Yes, and the first story is there, and Godwin is on standby.
Yes, please. The Ghana Cocoa Board says it will do its best to resolve the grievances of cocoa carriers who declared a strike over their allowances. The headman for the cocoa carriers, Joseph Bordo, said the indefinite strike is to demand 1 Ghana cedis instead of the 65 pesos they are given per bag load. Fifi Boafo, the public affairs manager of Cocoa Board, said the company is aware of the concerns and actions of the cocoa carriers and has commenced engagement with them to amicably address their challenges. According to him, although the carriers are an important part of the cocoa value chain in the country, they are not direct employees of Cocoa Board, but rather of private companies contracted by Cocoa Board's subsidiary, the Cocoa Marketing Company.
Okay, guys, let's move on to the second story. And the Ghana Police Service has arrested a long vehicle driver captured dangerously taking over a truck on Kwewu Fodua Road in the eastern region. The 31-year-old driver, Awal Mohammed, was brought to the attention of the police after a Twitter user made a post about his conduct. And the Ghana Police Service has put out a statement, and they are dealing with the matter. Godwin, do we have the statement?
Yes, they tweeted and said that driver of vehicle with registration number GW402V charged for court. A suspect driver, Awal Mohammed, age 31, has been arrested and charged for court for the following offences. Number 1, driving on the wrong side of the road, contrary to regulations 106+1 of the Road Traffic Regulations, RTR 2012 LI 2180. Number 2, careless and inconsiderate driving contrary to Section 3 of Act 683/04 as amended by 761/08. C, causing danger to other road users contrary to Section 22 of Act 683/04 as amended by 761/08. And causing road obstruction contrary to Regulation 170 of the Road Traffic Regulation 2012 LI 2180. The said driver was captured on video by a concerned citizen as he dangerously veered off his lane at a section of the road at Kwewu Fodua and drove facing oncoming vehicles. We wish to commend the Good Samaritan for volunteering information leading to the arrest. We wish to further caution motorists to drive with due care and attention at all times to avoid road traffic crashes. and I absolutely adore this citizen who did this. And I think if we all take this up, I mean, come on now, technology is the way to go. So if you see somebody misbehaving on the road, take a video, take a picture, and share it on Twitter.
Yes.
Ghana Police will call that.
I know, right? And I love, like I said last time we were talking about the Ghana Police Service, I love how they are very inclined with technology. They are using technology as one of their strongholds to eventually fight all the crimes and undisciplined citizens here in Ghana. Because some people will say, oh, the internet now, no, I don't want to get involved with the internet. But then if you know how powerful the internet is and how, you know, people can use that tool to make a change in our society, I just love how the Ghana Police is using it as a tool to make a change in our society and prosecute those who break the law. Why would you do that? Why would you do this? Guys, like I said, if you see anything on our roads that is just not right, just film it and post it on Twitter. Send it to the Ghana Police. Let them deal with the matter.
To make all of us sit up.
Exactly,
you know, and we'll
exactly.
right
Because
thing.
now you be careful. You know that, hey, who has a camera, who has a phone? Everybody has a phone nowadays. So who's recording me? Who's recording me? You be much more careful when you're breaking the law and doing undisciplined. What's the word? Undisciplined actions. Undisciplined actions on our roads.
Edma.
I'm tired.
French.
No, not discipline. Undisciplined.
Indiscipline.
Indiscipline. Hey, it's not undisciplined. Hey, indiscipline. Sorry, you guys. Indiscipline. Take it like that. You got what I meant, didn't you? Exactly.
Still, all the Ghana Police, and God bless IGP. The Ghana Police says it has killed 5 suspected robbers in a series of special anti-robbery intelligence-led operations. Some 6 others were also arrested in the operation conducted in the past 48 hours nationwide. The police further hinted at similar operations being undertaken in various parts of the country, including the northern and western north regions. This is the second issue of such nature in the past month. On December 12, 2 armed robbers were killed by the Solat District Police Command at Kalba in the Savannah region. According to the District Police Commander, ASP DeGrafter J, they received a distress call at about 2 a.m. on Sunday regarding a robbery incident. The police rushed to the scene and were greeted with bullets. The team retaliated and the shootout resulted in 2 robbers being killed while the other accomplices escaped during the shootout.
Wow. Ghana Police Service is on a roll because we have another story about them. Wow. Today they're just Ghana Police Service. So they're doing their service indeed. But the Ghana Police Service has stated that it has initiated steps to ascertain whether or not some video footage it has received of pastors prophesying on December 31, 2021 had the potential to cause fear and panic among members of the public. The men of God found the two have acted in breach of the police service caution against doomed prophecies will be hauled to the court. We have a statement again from the police service. And Godwin, do we have it?
I'm just loving the statement from the Ghana Police Service.
They say they put out statements and they
please.
explain.
Perfect.
Amazing. They are doing an amazing job.
Further police statement on the communication of prophecies. Number 1. The police wish to commend all religious groups in particular and the public in general for their support and understanding of our proactive policing initiative on the communication of prophecies and related matters prior to the 31st December celebrations. Following this initiative, multiple video footages have come to our attention regarding the communication of prophecies on the night of 31st December 2021. Police have begun analyzing these videos to ascertain whether any of them is in breach of the laws of the country, and anybody found culpable will be put before the court. We would like to caution that the law on publication of information, including prophecies that have the tendency to cause fear and panic or put people's lives in danger, is not limited to 31st December only, but should be adhered to on a daily basis. We wish to reiterate that the law and the police are not against religious practices or the performance of religious doctrines and beliefs such as prophecies. However, if such information is communicated publicly and undermine the laws of the state, the relevant laws and sanctions will be applied. Signed, Superintendent Alexander Kweku Obeng, Director of Public Affairs, Ghana Police Service.
I like this.
All right, away from the Ghana Police Service, or in the story related to the Ghana Police, a hotel owner, Bright Udiagbe, alias Big Slim, who doubles as a businessman in the hospitality and entertainment industry, and 4 of his employees have been arraigned for the murder of an American dancer, Julie Williams. The 5 who appeared before the Kaneshie District Court, I beg your pardon, let me get this for you, are on 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder and murder. But their pleas have been reserved. Now, the magistrate, I beg your pardon, Mr. Stephen Tabiwi, admitted them to bail in the sums of 100,000 Ghana cedis each with 2 sureties, one of whom should be justified. Now, this puts the combined bail sum at 500,000 Ghana cedis. The rest are Susanna Zo, 32, a trader and an employee of Udiagbe, Gideon Kwaufio, 31, who is a cook and receptionist, George Niso, 35, who is a gardener, and Odrelaye, a security guard.
Update of the story that we read. Yeah,
oh, she's so beautiful.
I know she is, right, which is very, very sad. Once again, with her soul rest in perfect peace, and hopefully justice will be prevailed. But anyways, let's move on to some other local news. The implementation of the reversal of reduction of values of imports known as the benchmark value on selected items have been deferred to Monday, January 2022. The policy was to take effect from yesterday, Thursday, 6th January 2022, and this is the second time that they are changing the date. And I think the change of date is to basically allow goods that arrive before the 31st of December to be cleared before they now implement the benchmark value policy. But anyways, let's now move on to some international news. And Pope Francis has suggested that people who choose to have pets over children are acting selfishly. The Pope's comment came as he was discussing parenthood during a general audience at the Vatican in Rome. According to him, sometimes people who have one child, but they have more dogs and cats that takes the place of the children. He continued to say that practice is a denial of fatherhood and motherhood, and it dismisses us and takes away our humanity. Pope Francis continued to encourage people who are unable to have children for biological reasons to consider adoption, urging them not to be afraid in embarking in parenthood journey. Wow.
Okay, Pope Francis.
I know, right? Okay.
We will give birth to more children and stop.
He said,
rearing dogs.
Reproduce and cover the earth. That's what.
I don't think he was talking to Africans.
Why?
You know why? Why are you asking me why?
I know. Because we never choose animals or pets over children.
If it's cats in the water region, we eat it. We eat the cat. What's the name? There's a name for cats in the water region. Zupita. They call it something. Well, anyways.
Anyway.
Hey, Joseph. Who eats the Joseph?
Why is it called Joseph?
I don't know. They call cats Joseph. Joseph will eat you and then will give birth.
Oh my goodness. Anyways, guys, let's move on to some tech news. And now to some tech news. But BMW has revealed a new in-car technology it's calling theater screen. It's not clear when or if it's this massive, today, I don't know, I'm just not understanding the script, but then if this massive 31-inch 32.9 display will be made available to consumers, but BMW suggests it can be fitted somehow into the ceiling of luxury cars, descending to transform the back seat into a private cinema lounge. The screen itself has an 8K resolution. It's running Amazon's Fire OS operating system, which means it should have access to most modern video streaming services and other Fire TV apps that can stream over the car's own 5G connection. The company has yet to announce when the system might be available for consumer or customers or how much it could end up costing, and we have a video for you.
Jumping in the back of this car. Wow, look at all this like total obscurity.
Enjoy your BMW theater experience.
Thank you so much. Look, there's even screen.
First,
Slow down.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music.
Customers here.
Yes, but I'm saying if it becomes available,
Yeah.
we'll go to Ray Gardens, we'll open the back and then we'll bring the screen down.
Oh, that's dope. I used to do that back in the UK. No, they have this thing called parking cinema.
See Antoine, Edma, please.
Oh, but no, they have this thing called parking cinema.
Because I used to do this in the UK and day.
So sorry, my bad. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh,
sorry, I used to do it in Ghana. Is that better? I used to do the same thing in Ghana.
Guys, let's look at what's happening in the Ghana Premier League match week 12. And Mediama SC will be taking on Berekum Chelsea, BBN Gold Stars versus Accra House of Hope, 11 Wonders versus King Faisal, Elmina Sharks versus Adriana Stars, and Asante Kotoko Edma team versus Ashanti Gold SC. Now we all know what's happening on Sunday. The African Cup of Nations match day 1 will see host nation Cameroon taking on Ghana's neighbor to the north, Burkina Faso, on Sunday, while Ethiopia will take on Cape Verde. Now all these games will be live right here on MX24 TV. Our panel discussion will begin at 3 p.m. You don't want to miss that. Please make a date with us. And moving on, AC Milan closed the gap on Serie A leaders Inter Milan to a point after a home win over Jose Mourinho's Roma. The hosts took an 8-minute lead when Olivier Giroud converted a penalty following a handball by former Chelsea teammate Tammy Abraham.
He leaves this set piece, and it comes from Junior Messias, away by Abraham, and tail.
MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Juventus and Napoli played out a frantic 1-1 draw at the Allianz Stadium. The result means Napoli remain third on 40 points, while Juventus extend their unbeaten run in all competitions to 7 matches, but remain in 5th and 11 points off the top.
Chiesa with space to run into.
Exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Gerard says he can understand why so many clubs are after special Felipe Coutinho, but would not be drawn on Aston Villa's interest. Villa are one of 6 English clubs in the race to sign the Barcelona midfielder, with Coutinho keen to return to the Premier League and expected to make a decision on his future before this weekend.
I've never done it before, and I'm not going to start now in terms of talking about individual names. I suppose you expected that response.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Night entry to Australia, but added the world #1 could be playing without a problem if he had wanted to. Djokovic was due to defend his Australian Open title, but had his visa revoked on arrival in Melbourne. The Serb's vaccine exemption to play in Australia has caused controversy.
He will be playing here in Australia without a problem. No, he went through another. He makes his own decisions and.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24.
1,000 fans.
On the big stage, I belong as a champion. I belong amongst the names of this current generation, and you'll see why. You know, if I didn't fight the best, I may not have lost. And I know people have high expectations of me as well. I think sometimes that's why they're shocked. And I've
home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists.
Shrewsbury Town will play later, has been postponed. West Ham United versus Leeds United, and Manchester United will be taking on Aston Villa. And Spanish La Liga, Real Sociedad will be taking on Celta Vigo, Granada versus Barcelona, Real Madrid versus Valencia, Sevilla versus Getafe, and Villarreal versus Atletico Madrid. In the Serie A, Venezia versus AC Milan, Napoli versus Sampdoria, Udinese will take on Atlanta, AS Roma versus Juventus, and Inter Milan will take on Lazio. Let's look at the matches in the German Bundesliga, March week 18, and Bayern Munich versus Mönchengladbach, Bayer Leverkusen versus Union Berlin, RB Leipzig versus Mainz 05, Hoffenheim will take on FC Augsburg as Frankfurt takes on Dortmund. In the French Ligue 1, March week 20, Bordeaux versus Marseille, Lille versus Lorient, Lens versus Rennes, Montpellier versus Troyes, Nantes versus AS Monaco, and Lyon versus PSG. Now in MX24 Fantasy League, Makava Agbale has 42 points, Sporting CB Kweku Dapa has 43 points, El Dola has Karim Terek 50 points, EA Ntiamwa 31, NSDO 39. At the bottom we have Wisdom Amwa with 42 points. And that's it for sports. For more, please log on to mx24online.com/sports.
Much for that, Godwin. It's now time for us to deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz, and our boy Kavoy B is on standby. Stay with us.
What, everybody, welcome to Friday. You don't know Friday is my favorite day of the week. You don't know weekend is next. You understand? And I love the weekend. Guys, welcome to MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment, where I will bring you all the updates in Ghana and, of course, across the globe. And with that said, my team, Godwin.
Hey, today you're showing us the arms.
Hey, I tell you all the time. I tell you all the time. I go to the gym for these reasons. You understand?
Show them off.
No other reason. You understand? Hey, Ziggy, show them.
Show it. I love it. I love it. But how are you?
I'm good.
Yesterday, I did your MX break.
Oh, you did it?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I gotta go watch it.
No.
I'm watch it.
Where were you?
No. ECG decided that I wasn't going to have electricity from the day before.
Oh no!
Yeah,
trust me. I know how that feels. I know how it feels.
It was some fault of ECG. Don't worry. They came and they fixed it. So it's fine.
Okay, that's fine. Then I'm happy that you sorted out your electricity issues.
Yeah. I had to.
And we're happy to have you here. So take us away.
Guys, you don't know, my name is Kboy B. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. Saying, now for our stories. Kitty and Kwame Eugene have already planned their 2022. The pair are set to hold a massive Independence Day concert at the O2 Arena in London on March 6th. Now, over on social media, Kitty announced that tickets go on sale starting today. Guys, we may not know the COVID situation for March, but never hurts to plan ahead. I hope they get all the support they want. Are you guys going? Are you guys going?
Absolutely. I think I'll be there Sunday. Oh, it's a Sunday. You know, my Sundays are always like so precious to me. So I go to church.
Wait, what?
Excuse me, 2022 New Year, new
What?
me.
Hey, get them now. So we're doing it. You're doing church this year.
I am doing church this
Leave her
year.
alone.
Okay. I did church last week Sunday, let me tell you.
What was 31st?
No.
Ah, okay.
Friday was 31st.
So you went 31st and then you went...
Sure, it's first Sunday. It's first Sunday. Don't worry.
No, but usually first Sunday, I don't even go to church on first Sunday.
We'll cool down. We'll see something.
Oh, but you know what? It's not even going to be something that is maybe going to be every Sunday, but I'm going to make the conscious effort to at least go when I feel like, I need to go.
Go church.
Not suppress that emotion. But yeah, I know 6 March. 6 March is a holiday as well, right? Yeah.
The 6th of March, it's Independence Day.
And seeing these two, it'll be great.
Oh yeah. But I mean, they're in London, so who knows?
I know.
Who knows? Anyway, guys, this is what? The 64th annual Grammy Awards show, due to be held in the US later this month, has been postponed due to coronavirus. The event, which is regarded as music's biggest night, was scheduled to take place on the 31st of January in Los Angeles. It is uncertain when exactly it will happen, but the organizers are saying the date will be announced very soon. According to them, the health and safety of the music community and the live audience of 100 and hundreds of their employees are their top priority. Guys, can you imagine the Grammys?
I agree.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But they've had... Okay.
I agree.
2022 should be the year where we begin to ease things. And
I think it's time we start living.
We really want life to move on. I really want to tackle this.
But I mean, they're not cancelling it. They're going to do it, but maybe at a later date.
Which is when they find a final cure and not a vaccine.
No, it could be any time. I mean, maybe they're not fully prepared in terms of putting measures into place and all of that. I mean, we've read.
They want to plan it.
No, but I mean,
listen.
But wait. How long have COVID been around?
2 years.
Long time. Yeah. So, I mean, why is it that they didn't plan for?
That's what I'm saying. It's the
Grammys.
I'm saying,
I'm saying maybe this time they feel like they don't have the, the necessities to put in place when it comes to safety protocols.
Grammys.
No.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
So what do you think? Why do you think they've postponed it?
All right. Listen, we don't know.
I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist. So please move on.
Guys, today is the day that the musician The Weeknd drops his 5th studio album titled Dawn FM. Now it comes as a follow-up from his 2020 album After Hours, which debuted on the Billboard 200 in March. However, unlike Adele, who ordered a ton of vinyl copies, Adele, who ordered a ton of vinyl copies for her latest album, 30. Wait.
Okay.
See, hold on. Let me tell you what this is.
You know what?
I'm reading it as a Nigerian name. It's a Nigerian name.
Adele. Godwin and I looked at each other like, what?
What is happening here?
I said it. I was like, hey, Adele. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Who's that?
I'm actually crying. Oh my
but it's
God.
like, the Adelunke gold. Yeah. That's the person I was thinking about. Adele. And I was like,
Adekunle, you mean Adekunle gold.
Man.
Listen. As for this thing, Edma does it more than anybody, okay? I'm not bad more than anybody.
I'm telling you, last time our director literally wrote all of our names, and as we were doing the show, he was just ticking how many times
you know you do it and I laugh, but this is the first time this is the funniest I've ever heard.
Adele.
Adele.
Oh, but it's fine.
Nice. Let me finish the story. The Weeknd decided not to have any physical copies, just digital. Now, when he was asked about how he felt about the possible reduction in sales, the musician stated that he doesn't mind as long as the people enjoy the music. Congratulations to
Yes, The Weeknd. What do we say?
Big up yourself. You know the thing. But guys, Godwin is still laughing.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Zine, that's it for MX Breaks Lifestyle Entertainment. But I will come back with the goodness moment of the day. But not now. Not now. I soon come back. Zine, soon come. Godman, take it away.
Thank you so much, Kevoy, for making our day.
I want to request a special song for Kevoy,
which is
Easy on Me by Adele. I'm just joking, but don't worry.
Thank you for making our morning, Kevoy, as usual, coming in with loads of energy and laughter. But guys, coming up next is Lifestyle Daily, and we'll be talking about how to achieve your relationship goals this year. Somebody has already sent in their comment about that topic. The person, let me just quickly read it because I feel like it's just so funny. This person said, "Hello, Edma. Good morning. In fact, I dated a girl for almost 1.5 years, and one day she called me to break up. When my motorcycle was stolen, I bought another one again. She decided to come back and beg me to accept it. Unfortunately, I got her a phone and I went through her messages and I saw that she did not save my number, but the other guy she saved his number with a love symbol. I just broke up with her." Oh, let's do better in 2022. Do you know what? We are going to have this particular conversation, how to have great relationship goals this new year, 2022. How to maintain it, how to get away from it, how to not even go near it. Please join in and tune in.
You wanted me and I didn't wanted you, and you said you wanted me. Anyways, in the meantime, guys, enjoy Good Up by Kirani Ayat. We'll be right back.
The best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your...
Welcome back to the AM Club. That music was from Kirati Ayat with Guda. It's time for Lifestyle Daily, where we'll be having a conversation on end-of-year resolutions, as we've been doing all week. And today we're talking about your relationship goals. So relationship goals as a couple at the beginning of the year isn't just a smart way to check in on your relationship, but it's also a time to set up the goalpost and pour the foundation for what's to come together and as individuals. Also as a person, it's important for you to take stock of your friends and family and figure out ways and means to improve your relationships with them. Today's conversation is going to help you figure out how to set relationship goals and what to include in them. But before we get into it, we know we always like to hear from you. Edma is standing by to read your comments. Remember, do you have any relationship goals for 2022? What are they? Would you like to share them with us? Send it to our WhatsApp line. The number is 0550-331-511, 0550-331-511. Or if you don't mind, please send it to our Twitter handle at MX24GH with the hashtag #DAMClub. Joining us this morning for this conversation is a beautiful married woman here. Her name is Mrs. Lydia Wachiwa Ejay. She is a relationship coach. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the AM Club.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
I haven't met a relationship coach in a long while, so I'm very happy to meet you.
The first time he met one was when he was going through a heartbreak, so he needed therapy.
Yeah,
which was you.
That's good.
Yes. Unprofessional.
That was a good one. Guys, I haven't done Lifestyle Daily with Godwin for a while now, so you know how it's going to go. I'm just going to...
You're going to what, poke me?
Yes.
Okay.
Pick on him just a little bit.
Right.
But it's out of love, as usual.
Okay. Welcome again.
Thank
She's
you.
distracting
Thank
me.
you.
I beg you. That's what she does every time. And you're now a member of the AM Club. Are we good with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Beautiful. So let's get into our conversation, Mrs. Lydia Wachiwa Ejay. And first of all, should I ask the first question?
Okay, go for it.
All right. Generally, first of all, do you fancy the idea of relationship goals?
I do. I believe it's important to have goals in every kind of relationship you have. Because if you don't have goals, what are you measuring your relationship by? So you definitely need to have them to avoid that anything goes kind of approach, and then everybody's just doing whatever they want, and at the end of the day, someone is going to get hit. Yeah, because if we don't have anything to measure the relationship by. So it's important to have goals for your relationship.
Okay, so wait, I know when we say we are setting financial goals, I know when we say we are setting body goals. So for instance, if for body goals, I say, okay, I want to be, again, 85 kg, like I said yesterday. So I put it down and I say, okay, this is what I need to do. These are the steps I want to take. I want to eat well. I get a dietitian to give me a list of food to buy and all that. Financial goals as well. So when it comes to relationship goals, are you saying I should take a pen and paper and write exactly what I want to see in my relationships, be it romantic relationship, family, friends? Do I need to write them down?
You need to. for anybody that knows me, I'm big on writing things down because when you write it down, then you are accountable.
Yeah.
So it's important, and it's not just random stuff. Just like when you want to be richer by the end of the year, you need to decide that, okay, every month I'm saving 50 cedis instead of 20 cedis from the previous year. So in the same way in your relationship, and you need to segment it. So in your relationship,
speak up just a little bit for
okay.
me. Yeah.
So in your relationship, let's say in your in the aspect of your sex life, in the aspect of your going out or staying in the aspect of your career when it comes to your relationship, because your relationship plays on every other aspect of your life.
Absolutely.
So it's important to, you know, write it down. That way you can always refer to it because you can forget.
Yeah.
But if you write it down, then you can always have a point of reference. You go back and you check, okay, I said this. Am I doing this? No. Which one should I start? You know, that kind of thing. So it's important.
And I think I agree in terms of not allowing certain relationships to also come your way, in a sense that you know what you want and you know what you want to achieve, because I'm sure we've all made meaningless relationships over the years. We've all gotten involved with somebody, either friendship or for career or, you know, romantically. We've gotten involved with them, built relationship with them that we later regretted doing it.
Exactly.
So I'm sure that if we write it down and we know exactly what we want to achieve from that relationship that we are building, either friendship or romantically, we'll know that, okay, do you know what, this is what our friendship is heading to, and if it's not going to benefit either of us, then listen, let's move on.
So taken from what Edma said, I guess then would it be safe to ask or say that the first step to certain relationship goals is knowing what you want?
Absolutely.
Very important. As an individual, first you need to know what you want as an individual, and then what you want together as a couple. Because if I don't want anything really in life, then what am I bringing into your life when we start dating?
But you know, there are relationships that come our way, for instance, in 2020 or 2020. I'm sure people have seen this all the time. There are people that you don't plan to have a relationship with them. You don't even plan. It just happens. You know those relationships where for some reason it's not through work, maybe something happened, just something, maybe a friend of a friend, and then, hey, have you heard from this person? Oh, I've not heard from this person, blah, blah. And then the person now becomes your friend. Hey, how are you? And then before you know, you guys are talking, and before you know, maybe feelings get inside and then all that. So there's also certain relationships that you cannot plan for. Would you agree?
Yeah, but then if you have a plan for you, that when I go into a relationship with somebody as an individual, these are the things that I want to do. These are my boundaries. These are the things that are okay. These are the things that I'm not okay with. And whoever comes along, we go along. We'll make compromises, we'll make some adjustments, but you know what you want so that you don't waste your time. Like Edma was saying, you don't waste your time unnecessarily. I mean, there will be time wasters, that one you can't avoid it. But as much as it depends on you, you need to have a plan so that you cut off some of the unnecessaries.
I don't know if maybe it's in my head, but what I want to ask is, how do you avoid relationships you didn't plan for? Do you get my question?
I think from what she's saying, you can't avoid those things because life happens. You will meet somebody where you never even thought of meeting, or you know, like the scenario that you gave us, maybe a friend of you say, oh, check up on this person, or you check up on this person, you start talking, and then you start building a relationship with the person, feelings will get involved in all of that. But then at the end of the day, if you as an individual, you have your goal set as to how to behave and the things to do when you get yourself in a relationship, or when you get yourself in such a situation that you know how to behave accordingly to whatever you've written down with the person that you're involved with. So you can spontaneously meet somebody that you connect with. And I love those things, actually. You know, when you just didn't plan for it and it just happened. But then if you know yourself and if you know how to behave while you're in a relationship, or if you've written down what to do when you're in a relationship, then I guess, yes, you can just like, you know, you know what to do.
Lydia, what do you think should go into certain relationship goals? What should go into it?
Okay, so for starters, you need to know. That one, I think it cuts across. You need to know what you want. And then you need to know what's okay with you, what's not okay with you. And then when you come together as a couple, what's okay with both of you. Because really, when it comes to a relationship, it's not just about you, but it begins with you. It begins with you. So it's important that you decide. And you need to set it for various aspects of your life, because your relationship, like I mentioned earlier, it plays on every other aspect of your life. So if you're not in a healthy relationship, it affects your career. Edma will come to work and then be all moody and gloomy, and you know the energy I'm seeing today, she will not bring it along, and you'll be wondering, why did she not sleep well? You know, but it's because some man is frustrating her. You know, straight to before you frustrate me.
It's true.
So it's important. You have to set it for the various aspects of your life, even in terms of your body, in terms of your weight, whether to gain or lose weight. You know, just set it, and then from there you can pick it up.
I totally agree.
You're just sitting there looking at me. So there are different kinds of relationships, really. So there is the romantic relationship, of course, which we have. There's relationship with family and all that and friends. And there are platonic relationships as well. You know, every year people say, new year, new me, new year, new energy, new year, this. Do you really believe in the cutting off people when it comes to relationships? Oh, this year I'm cutting off a certain, it will take scissors and cut off some people from my relationship. Do you believe in that thing?
I think for your own peace, you need to sometimes cut some people off. Don't be mean about it, because you never know which door you have to walk through again. But then there are some people that you really, really need to cut off if you want to thrive, because it might not even be them, but just the effect they have on you. Because you like them so much, you lose your head when you're around them. So give yourself some space. Not to say that I've blocked you, I've deleted your pictures. When I see you in town passing by, don't try to wave me. But you know, a respectful and a healthy kind of setting boundaries, so that you don't lose yourself in the process. Because you might want to be like, oh, I don't want to be that kind of girl that cuts people off. But if they are weighing on you, if they are not making you be the best version of yourself, then you need to cut them off. Just be nice about it as much as possible, so that if you need them in future, or a friend of yours needs them in future, it won't be like, oh, when your friend and I broke up, you know. So
but I think it just all boils down to conversation and communicating. So basically, I feel like there's nothing wrong with basically calling somebody who you thought you were good friends with and just saying to them that, you know what, I don't think this year we should be as close as we were, or I don't think maybe we should do certain things that we used to do all the time. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing that. And I feel like people shy away from such conversations. They either just like pull away and not say anything, and you're just there wondering, oh, what is exactly what is happening? Did I do something wrong, you know? Or, you know, they just come to you and they basically just pour out their heart. You ended like, oh, you did this, you did this, or I don't want to be friends with you no more. But I think it just, like you said, the way you put your point across, you can just easily just call the person, I mean, ask the person to come for lunch or something like that, or even just text the person if you're not those people who like to do a face-to-face, you know, conversation. You just call them and, you know, tell them, send them a message. You know what, I feel like we shouldn't be friends anymore. I feel like we should not be in a relationship with no more. Just let them know why you don't want to be friends with them anymore, and just move on. And I think it makes life easier for everybody, instead of just like, you know, just keeping it to yourself and then, you know, just like talking about the person or, you know, just doing, because my mom always tells me this, that there's an expiring date for every single person in your life. Some people will be in your life till you die, and that's when they expire, because you're no more alive. And some people, they come, they play a role, you learn from it, you don't learn from it, but you move on from it. So at the end of the day, nothing in this life is supposed to last forever. It would have an end eventually. And some people are literally very temporarily in your life. They're just supposed to come in your life and just play a role, and then after they just leave. Whether it's a good role or a bad role, they've played their role and they just go. You know?
I think when it comes to setting relationship goals, what we most often hear from people, like we said, is I'm cutting this person off. This is bad energy for me. I'm going to make sure that this person is not in my life. This person is in my life. Do you think in certain relationship goals, it is also important to analyze ourselves and see how perhaps we are also very bad friends to some people, and in wanting to have better relationships, we better ourselves?
Very important. You know, it's so easy for us to shift blame and to say that because of you, our friendship didn't work, or because of you, our relationship didn't work. But what about you? Whenever people come to me and say that I broke up with somebody, I tell them, go back, sit down, ask yourself, what could you have done better? Because it's not always about the other person. The other person is also thinking that it's your fault. So why don't you just go back, sit down, do some introspection and find out, what could I have done better? What didn't I really have to do that I did? Because it's both of you. It's a relationship. There's no reaction without an action. So something triggers whatever it is that you see as evil in Godwin is because of something that you did. And whatever Godwin sees as evil in me is because of something that I did. So you need to always start with yourself, because if you don't start from there, you always be blaming other people, and the next relationship will suffer, and the next one will suffer, and the next one will suffer, because you're taking the same attitude, the same energy, you know, the same mindset there and putting everything on the other person when you have a role to play.
Sorry, I'm asking another question. Okay.
What can you do as a human being to reevaluate yourself and know that, you know what, this is the things that I'm doing wrong? Because self-awareness sometimes is very hard to come by, and you know, sometimes admitting that you're the problem is so hard as well. Nobody wants to be the problem, especially like in relationship. Nobody wants to be blamed for not doing their part. And some people have some traits that they don't even know they have, but then based on what other people are telling them, they know that, okay, maybe, you know, I'm the problem. But to accept that you're the problem is so hard. So what are the things that we can do to better ourselves and know that, okay, these are some of the things that I am doing, maybe that I don't know I'm doing it, but based on what people are telling me, now I know. So what can I do to better myself in such situations?
Okay. Unfortunately, in this country, we are yet to embrace the idea of having a coach or going for therapy. So for the most basic, the average Ghanaian who doesn't want to go for therapy or get a coach, I would advise that you get somebody that you can call an accountability partner. So you ask them, like, okay, this is what I've done so far with my life. This is some of the feedback I've got. Based on our relationship, what do you think is true in all this that I've gathered, this information I've gathered, all the feedback I've got? What do you think is true? What do you think I can do better? You know, you need to have somebody that can help you assess yourself, because like you said, it's so hard sometimes to accept that, oh, I get angry easily or too quickly, or I don't let things go easily. So when you get somebody else that you trust, and you should be open to it, because somebody can be willing to have an honest conversation with you, but are you ready to accept that feedback that they are giving you? So you should be open to it, because I can tell you everything. A prophet can tell you everything, but are you ready to accept that that is true? And are you ready to put in the work? Because if you have anger issues, are you ready to say that, okay, I'm going to tone down when something happens? I'm going to take a step back, I'm going to take a deep breath and hear you out, or tell you exactly what happened instead of just ghosting you. You know, you need to be ready to put in the work.
And for me, finally, and I'll give you a scenario too. How do you distinguish between being selfish and being honest and pragmatic in your decisions in cutting people off or in creating a better relationship for yourself? I'll give you a quick scenario. So I have a friend who has a friend.
It's always a friend's friend.
I tell you. And this friend introduced my friend to another friend who seems to be rich or wanted to do something. So this person is like a decor person. So it's like, so the third person was like, I like your friend. She does very well with decor. Can she do my place for me? Can she? I said, yeah, she's good. So the discussion was hard, but then after some time, nothing was happening. And then before this other friend realizes, the person that started the decor and doing all that, and this person was like, oh, you started the job and you've not told me. It's like, oh, I didn't know I have to tell you that I have started this, you know. And then this other person gets angry and then refuses to respond to her messages, refuses to call her, refuses to, you know. And this person's like, did I do something wrong? You introduced somebody to me, the person wants me to help them with something, and it's a job I do. I didn't think I should tell you that, oh, the thing I started, because you're already aware that she wanted me to do it. So in this instance where this person, I don't know, you know, you're in this state where you don't know, did I do something wrong? Should I cut this person off? Maybe this person is wrong energy for me. How do you distinguish between maybe you're being selfish by, you know, cutting this person off, or is it really pragmatic for you to cut the person off for your own peace?
Okay, so these things are dicey.
Very.
And, you know, like I said, you never know where you meet somebody. But then you shouldn't also, you know, worry yourself too much about certain things, because how people react to things is not on you, it's on them. So yes, it's my job. I do the call. I'm doing some work for your friend or somebody you connected me to. I don't necessarily need to update you, but you're saying that I should. Oh, sorry. Next time I will. We ended there. And
the person does not budge and does not still mind you and is ignoring you. What do? Do you cut the person off?
You see, it's not. You see, when you say cutting off, it sounds so extreme. But you need to give the person their space. They might come around or not.
The energy you get from other people.
No, then you are draining yourself. You are draining yourself, because if you are going to respond to everybody's energy, then you are just going to be going up and down like that, because people are going to be positive, people are going to be negative, and let them be whatever they want to be, but be who you have to be, you know. Yeah. And like you said, talking about things like, if I don't want to be friends with you anymore, telling you, I think that if we do that more often, it will set the tone for other people. So when Edma didn't want us to be friends anymore, she told me, and so when I don't want to be friends with God anymore, I think I should tell him, because when she told me, I like that, and I like the fact that we have that kind of closure. So let's set the tone for the things we want to see in our relationship, so that other people can learn and then also inculcate them.
Okay, let me just quickly read some of the comments coming in. And this person said, hi there, I'm Hendrix by name. There's something that I don't understand in a relationship. Anytime me and my girlfriend have some grudges, my woman do not think of what she did, but rather blames me for it while she's at fault. I don't really understand that. So,
typical.
Senior, you got personal advice. You will not understand, no matter what. You just talk, but you will not. But I'll allow the relationship coach to tell us what to do.
Yeah, we can't understand people full well. I'm sure that even God doesn't understand us sometimes, you know. So everything's about communication. Tell the person that this is what I'm observing. If the person is really reasonable and wants to be in your life, they are going to put in the work. They are going to. Some people are just. We can be reasonable. Trust me, we can be reasonable. It's
also the ones Godwin has met, but
but then there's one that you're going to meet that will be reasonable. Don't worry. You know, Okay. There are reasonable women out there, and it also depends on how much they like you. Because if I really like somebody, I'm going to badge. Yeah. So now they don't really like you, so they are just, you know.
The book Understanding Women is like this. Okay.
More volumes are being written.
Let me read some more. So this person said, hello, good morning. Please, my name is Esther. Can you be in a relationship and a guy who tells you that I don't need to talk to you every time concerning his family? Do you need to be in a relationship or not? Okay, so let me just rephrase that. So good morning, I am Esther. Can you be in a relationship and a guy tells you that I don't need to tell you everything concerning his family? Do you need to be in a relationship or not, due to the guy way of talking about the change? Please, my dear, can you rephrase your comment so I can read.
I'm thinking, is she asking if, well, she didn't finish there.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking if she's asking.
I think what she's asking is that, can you be in a relationship with a person who does not feel comfortable talking about his
family all the time?
All the time.
That's the all the time.
All the time.
But I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense.
To be in a relationship or due to that, the guy way of talking to you has changed. Please, I need advice.
If you keep insisting and he doesn't want to talk about it, and you keep insisting and he doesn't, and you feel, should I be in this relationship?
Yes.
I mean, it's his family. Yes. Well, I shouldn't answer, please.
You know, that's why it's important to set goals. This segment you're having is very, very important. You know, if you don't have goals, if you don't agree that this is where we are going by March, this is where I want us to be. By June, I want you to meet my family. By August, I would like to meet your family. If you don't set that tone, if you don't set those goals in place, then everybody is just clamoring and seeing how it goes. It doesn't help. So maybe you've not been clear about where you are going. You think that you are in a forever and ever, soon the ring is going to go on my finger, kind of, and he is just not there yet. You know, you need to talk about it, let him know that, well, I want to know about your family because I believe that we're heading towards marriage, and the sooner we have these conversations, the better. And then he can tell you that, oh, that's not where I am yet, or this is how I do my things. My family might be a bit too intrusive. That's why I don't want to talk about them. I don't want you to meet them yet. So it's important to talk communication. Like, I can't emphasize that enough. It's important. If you don't talk about it, something that's so small can blow up into whatever, and then you lose a love of your life.
Boy meets girl 101.
Yeah.
Let's keep it real. Is something that's happening?
Yeah, so that's my coaching. Okay. Yeah, Boy Meets Girl 101, and we are all about having honest conversations. We don't want people to make the same mistakes we've made. I mean, a lot of us have lived so many lives in these few years that we've lived. So why don't we share our experiences so that so that other people can learn from it and then not make the same mistakes. Yeah, so we're not about like getting like a professional and old aged person, but we like-minded people, same age, you know, share our experiences and then.
This is Lydia Boachiwa AJ. How do we contact you? on social media if you are.
Okay. So I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Boy Meets Girl 101. So you can reach me there.
At Boy Meets Girl 101.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very well. Thank you so much. That was very short, but that was very, very interesting. Mrs. Lydia Boachiwa Eje was our guest for our final discussion in our New Year resolution series. Next week, we're continuing something else. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
You're still watching the AM Club, and up next, it's Friday, so we are doing Goodness Moment with Malta Guinness. Stay.
Black Jersey on the beat.
Era MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wagwan, I have returned to your screens. Zane, and right now we have the man himself, the incredibly talented dancer, Incredible Ziggy, in studio to share his goodness moment with us. Hey, Ziggy, Wagwan.
What's good, bro?
Everything cool?
Everything cool.
Respect,
everything
my
cool.
brother. Respect. So, Ziggy, so your goodness moment is that you gave flowers to who is alive now. You know, we have a practice of not giving flowers when people are alive. I mean, what inspired you to do this?
Okay, so, growing up as a dancer here in Accra, Ghana, I got inspired by some big names. And I took it upon myself and my team to, pay a visit to a few of them, because it was even like late notice. But I already wanted to do it, but it skipped me. So when I got there, I let that know it's December, I really need to appreciate these people. I had to put something together with my team, and they agreed, they helped me. We went to Ajite Sowa. He's like the world champion, like 1983, some years back. Yeah, so you can imagine. He's been doing it for like so many years. And Akosua Japan, she's been a dancer and a musician for over 32 years now. So I took it upon myself and my team. I'm like, yo, why don't I visit these people and show them some love? I mean, to let them know we still care about them, because they inspired us. They set the pace for us. They made us feel like you can make it with dance. Because even with them, there was no support.
Oh.
So we are fortunate there is even social media making it easier for us. So if we are in this position, why don't we, appreciate them? So that was it.
Oh, that's beautiful, my brother. So how did you feel like, I mean, these are your legends. These are people you grew up seeing on TV or wherever you saw them. How did you feel when they received their package?
It was a great experience. Firstly, I invited them to my Dance with Ziggy event that I did for Guinness. Yeah, so they judged with me. They were on the same panel with me when we judged for the best dancer. And that was already a great experience for me. So I had to, take a further step to visit them in their homes during December. And that felt great. I could see the excitement in them. They felt so happy to be appreciated. And this is what we need to do.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, once they have life, this is when we need to give them their flowers. Not when they are gone and we say, oh, she was the best dancer.
She was so nice. No, give them now. I like that model. I like that model. So how would you say these legends paved the way for you?
Okay, so growing up, I watched their videos, their interviews and all that. So growing up, I was like, you can also make it. I could also make it, because there was no media pushing them. Those days, they wouldn't even remember to take videos. They were doing it on the street. So the few videos we saw, the few footages we saw growing up, even that inspired me. So imagine if I was there.
Oh.
I mean, like right now, I wouldn't, come on.
It would be different. It would be
different level.
But Ziggy, the other day I said something to you, and you told me something that was very amazing to me. And you told me that you get dancers off the street.
Exactly.
In Ghana. So talk to us about that.
Okay, so here in Ghana, we have Afro Zig. My name is Incredible Ziggy, so Afro Zig. The Zig stands for Ziggy. And Afro Zig is like a street movement where we pick up talent on the streets, dance talents on the streets, like these rural areas where people barely pay attention to. The Choco, the Jamestown.
I love Jamestown. I like Jamestown.
The Shukura, those areas. There's so much talent there, and that's where the raw craft comes from. And people come take it and go do secondhand and make money out of it.
True.
So I was like, why don't I pick these talents, groom them into professionals, and make them earn from their own craft? Because I myself have been able to create dance styles like Pilolo, Coupe, that went viral.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Pilolo.
Yes, that was my dance that inspired the song.
Hey.
The Coupe viral sensation that was going on, Coupe was my dance that inspired.
Oh really?
Yeah, exactly. So like coming up with dances that went viral, I feel like we should really encourage these young talents from the rural areas to also go for it.
There's a dancer artist in Jamaica. His name is Ding Dong. And he has a crew called Ravers Clavers.
Yeah,
and that's the same thing he does.
Exactly.
So every year he gives one of his dancers
the
opportunity to create a dance, and then he'll make a song about it.
Exactly.
It's very good.
Yeah, so that's what it's about. We inspire them, groom them, to make money out of it. Yeah, because it's their own craft.
You deserve 2 baskets from Malcolm, my brother.
3, make it 3.
So what can you expect? What can you expect for this year?
So this year we are working hard. There's much more coming up. I've got so many deals coming up. You know, last year was the biggest highlight of my career. I landed Guinness ambassador. You know, I performed on almost all the big stages this December.
Nice.
I was everywhere. You see anybody dancing with this red glasses?
It's
incredible. Exactly. So I've been doing the most last year, but this year we go harder. So watch out. And I've got a dance album coming up. I've been saying this since last year, but come on, it's coming this year. So just stay relaxed and wait for it.
Well, all right, guys, that was the incredible Ziggy. Ziggy, you are going to get a basket of goodies from Malta. We'll take your details. We'll send it to you. I don't know if they'll give it to you here at the studio, but
I'll be waiting for it.
All right, see that? Well, guys, that was the incredible Ziggy, and that was his Malta goodness moment. So, guys, we have some more Malta Guinness moments for you guys next week, Monday. Zin? So, see you. Little more. Big up yourself.
Hey guys, welcome to Foodie Friday here on the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. You know how we do it every Friday. And happening now, we have all the way from Kumasi, the chef lifestyle. Her name is Bibiana, and she is about to teach us something very interesting. Bibiana, welcome to the AM Club.
Thank you very much.
I'm
so excited.
Like we always do, you are an official member of the AM Club.
Absolutely.
Okay. I just want you to know that. So when you go somewhere, you know that, you're a member.
We appreciate her even more because she came all the way from Kumasi.
Yes.
Thank you. Just put that out there.
Liz, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Very well. I'm doing well, thank you. So you're going to teach us how to make bread roll?
Yes.
With a twist.
Yeah.
She says.
Yes, like the twist.
So
tell us what we have, the ingredients that we have that we're going to use to make the bread roll, and then eventually from there we now see the steps that we need to take to eventually make it. So what are the ingredients, the main ingredients that we need to make a bread roll with a twist?
Okay, so with the bread roll, the whole idea is to use what you have. Okay, just be creative. Food is all about creativity. So for ours, we have some sausages, we have cheese, onions, tomatoes, and then we have sardines, egg, and breadcrumbs. And then, of course, the bread. That's what we're going to put. So all this is going to be the filling for the bread.
Okay, and we have some eggs as well.
Yes.
You mentioned.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So for the bread, do you use just any bread, or you have to use a particular type of bread?
Sliced bread, baking bread, tea bread.
Baking bread kind of way.
Ideally, the sliced bread is perfect because you're going to be rolling it, and sometimes when you have to cut it yourself, you might not get the sizes. And then you should use fresh bread as well because so that when you roll it, it doesn't break.
Okay, so now you've mentioned the ingredients that we need. So now let's move on with the very first step. What do we need to do first?
So first of all, we are going to fry our sausages for just a bit, whether toast them or fry it, because some people even eat it raw. You just need a bit of heat. Yes. So then, then you just prep your ingredients as you've done here, the tomatoes and the onions and everything else. So we're going to go with this right now.
Okay. So you use the oil from the sardine. No, we use the oil from the sardine.
Okay, so we are frying. Are we frying it?
Yes.
So we are frying our sausages. And I want to ask how long you've been doing this cooking.
I've been cooking since I was 8 years old.
Wow. Yeah. So you're the girl that used to cook for the family. Yeah. There's always that one girl.
I know, right?
I think my little sister.
No, I'm in the middle. We are 3, and we have 2 boys, and I'm the only girl.
Wow. So middle children are always the best. Let me just put that out there. We are the best.
That's true.
No, I'm the middle child.
I'm the middle child too.
So once this is on the fire, I can go ahead and roll the bread.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so we're going to roll the bread?
And then we put in the filling.
We're going to roll the bread.
So yes, that's why it has to be fresh so that it doesn't break.
Okay, that makes sense.
So we're going to use our rolling pin.
Okay.
Then we're just going to flatten it. Some people decide to cut off the sides because sometimes it's hard, but you can just do it like that too.
Okay. If the bread is fresh, I mean, you wouldn't have a problem. So as you guys are doing this, I'm going to go and check on the sausages behind.
So how do I cut the side? Oh, I cut the side.
The sides, all 4 sides.
Okay. My mother raised me well, okay? My mother taught me how to do these things. So.
Okay. You are cutting away all the
bread. Yeah, some more.
But well done. It's nice.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to roll it.
So what made you now move into cooking and do it for people to see you doing it as well? Because, I mean, you mentioned that you've been doing this since you were 8 years old, but I think most people who learn how to cook from an early age just do it at home and they don't really go out there and cook for other people, even like make a blog out of it. So what made you decide to now take that path?
I think my desire to teach other people, because my friends used to come to me for recipes and then I'll be cooking for my friends for free. And I just thought, if I can teach my friends, then maybe I can teach other people as well.
Absolutely.
Yes. So that was.
And how long have you been doing that?
A year and 4 months.
How is it going?
Very well.
You're enjoying it?
Yeah.
Okay. And the feedback, do people love what they do when you teach them how to make some of the recipes?
Yes, yes. I get a lot of feedback from people. There was a comment, somebody said, I saved her marriage.
Oh,
like, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow. I didn't know the impact was that huge.
Exactly.
Yeah, so when I
I
hear comments like that, it makes me feel fulfilled. I feel like I'm doing something that's making a difference.
I like that.
The chef lifestyle, saving marriages.
Okay, so I'm checking on the
Thank you. Okay.
Frying pretty well.
See, I didn't cut off.
Okay, this one is, this one is
I
good.
did better with this. How many are we using?
About 4 or 5 is fine.
How to identify a husband material? You have to learn how to roll a bird. Hey. Please, am I doing this well?
Yeah.
So I can help my in the kitchen when she's doing it.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
There you have it, as flat as a paper.
She's not a good girl, this girl. Okay. Let's roll this one too?
Yes.
I got you. All right.
Yeah, so the sausage is also cooking over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's fine. Have
There you go.
5. This one needs a bit more.
Is that the one I did?
Yes.
Don't worry, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I think it's fine now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to make the filling.
Okay.
Yes.
Like meat pie?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So what do we do?
We're going to add everything together in a bowl.
Right.
I'm going to leave the cheese. You put the cheese in the bread with the barbecue sauce and the sausages. Then we just roll everything together.
Nice.
Toast it for a while.
Okay, okay.
Yes. So
let's do it.
What's happening on the fire?
So, yeah, sausages are they're cooking pretty well.
So we're going to add the tomatoes and the onions. Sorry, we need the oil.
We need oil.
Yeah. For toasting the bread.
I don't know if we have any other small little bowl.
Okay, I'll pour the eggs in that one and then I'll pour the oil in there.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we can mix it in here.
Yeah. So we're going to add our tomatoes.
I love tomatoes.
Yeah. And our
Onions, yes.
Can I add garlic?
Anything you want. As I said, just make do with what you have in your fridge.
It's with a twist. So
yes, anything at all. Just be creative. Then we add our sausages. You can add corned beef, tuna, whatever you want to add.
Okay.
According to your taste buds.
Tuna.
Yes. Then we are going to. So for the sausages, there are different ways you can make it. We can either cut them into pieces and add it to this.
Okay.
Which I prefer.
Okay, so should I bring it?
Yes.
Okay.
Careful now. So we're going to cut them here?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to place them on here. Okay. So you can just take it.
They're not going to melt the butter?
Yes. The cheese.
Cheese, I mean.
Okay. They look nice.
Yes.
So have to wait. Okay.
Is it well done?
Yes, very nice. So With cutting them, you just cut them according to how you like it. Okay. Yes, so I like cutting them into very small bites.
So what is the difficult part of cooking for you?
Doing the dishes.
Yes.
No, but that's where the small ones
Yeah.
coming. The
Doing
younger
the
brothers
dishes.
coming. Hey, God, never you go.
Which of them?
The last ones are
You know?
are suffering. But yeah, okay, so. But apart from like putting ingredients together, do you also find it challenging? Because like you said, you like to twist it,
Yeah.
you like to be creative with what you cook. So getting ingredients and also putting the ingredients together to make the food that you have envisioned, is it hard? Is it difficult?
Sometimes you think about the reception. Because most Ghanaians are very stuck in one way. This is how we do it. Yeah. And if you are trying to add a twist to anything, it's a bit difficult. But you also have to know that food is dynamic. There isn't one way to make food. So you just put it out there. Those who appreciate it well, those who don't want it, you can just keep doing their old stuff.
Okay. Is it not hot?
It's hot.
But she's a chef.
Yes.
So, she's used to it. Okay. And now let's talk about getting ingredients.
Okay.
Is it difficult to get the ingredients for your recipes, or you find it quite easy?
I use a variety of markets, local and then the supermarkets and the mall. So whatever I need, I get it.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just add one bit.
I've not really been to Kumasi, the township. I've just been to KNUSC twice.
Okay.
I know what Kumasi looks like. So you have enough markets. I know the KJT market. It's a big one.
Yeah.
There's a
Lots of markets there to get stuff from.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think this should be enough.
Yes.
And what can you eat this? When can you eat this? Should you eat it for breakfast, for lunch, or for dinner? It looks like it's quite easy to make.
Yeah, very, very easy. Ideally, breakfast. But then, whenever you want it, you can even add it as a snack, or if you have those small chops, you can just add it.
Yeah.
I
I see mothers doing this for lunch for their kids to take to school.
Yeah.
You know, because it's very easy to do and it looks tasty. It looks like it's going to taste
So
nice.
we are going to add everything together.
Okay.
We eat bamfu for lunch.
Really?
When he was young, our director.
That one too is good.
He gave me bamfu, kenke, and fish.
So with this, you can add a bit of salt, but then some of the sardines, they have salt already, so you can just have it like that.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it looks nice. So now, you're ready to start filling it.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
Very simple and easy.
Okay.
I feel like this is where the technicality comes in.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah, the
Okay.
wrapping.
Yes.
So first of all, we're going to start with barbecue sauce. It's actually optional. I just like sauces sometimes. So
Okay.
I'm just going to cut it. Oops. It's just going to come in. And then you're going to have a bit over here.
Okay.
Just a bit.
Nice. It's okay.
Then
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and this is still the AM Club Live on MX24, where we are home to fun, fearless, and factual content. If you missed anything, absolutely anything, do not forget to catch it all up on our YouTube page, including this Foodie Friday interview that we just had. It was absolutely amazing. Godwin and I had so much fun, and she fed the whole team as well. I remember we all enjoyed ourselves, so it was a great conversation. So do make sure that you head to our YouTube page to catch up with that conversation for Foodie Friday. Right, guys, it's now time for the plug, and today we'll be having a conversation with Ghanaian urban artist Papa Versa. We'll be premiering his new song, Intro. That's what the song is called, right? Intro. Yes, right here on the AM Club. And guess what? We have him right here in studios. Papa
And the crowd goes,
Versa.
woo! Where's the crowd? Woo!
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's great to have you on the AM Club.
Great to be here.
By the way, let me just say this, like I always do. You are officially an AM Club member.
Well, that's
so
what's
all the exclusivity that comes
Okay.
with your brand,
Okay.
right here.
I love it.
Papa, years ago, did you have dreadlocks?
No.
Aha!
No.
Yeah,
no.
so there's a change.
It's a
you
little
know,
change.
I was telling you that I know you from way back. I used to
Yes.
love your song, Dear Grace,
Yes.
which I think everybody really
that's the
loved at
one.
the time.
That's the one.
What have you been up to, Papa?
That's a good question. I'm not sure how much time we have, but essentially I've been up to finishing school,
Right.
so do my undergrad and masters and working, and also just growing as a human being, just as a man, and figuring out what my convictions are, and then now in a place where I can extend that to my art. But I've also been releasing so much music over the last decades. So my core fans who've been really following me know that I released
God, I've missed it.
Kukwa, Technical Difficulties 1, 2, 3.
Kukwa, I
So,
remember.
so anyway, yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to show the video, but
Yes.
before we show the video,
Yes.
what is the message that you want us to take from it?
That's a good question. So intro is literally the first song, is the intro of my new project that will be coming up sometime later this year.
Woo!
And it's literally the first song. It's an introduction to both who I am now, but also an invitation to join me on this new journey that I'm on.
That you're on.
Okay, well, guys, let's enjoy your intro.
Catch exclusive interviews and
Let me reintroduce myself. I feast on beats, make I lose my belt. Beast on the keys, how I viewed myself. But the goat told me that I should lose myself. I mean the lamb who was not flawed. Elohim, no be shady like the rap god. You know him, so I did it, and no kidding, it was hellish. Then my peppers checked like Paris. Beautiful. Took away the vision, found a better man. Found a better vision, found my better half. I told Fia, no go listen to your clever trash. The grace, keep on showing me a clearer path. First name for the friends and the fam. First name for the man that I am. Last name for the versatility within the plan. Last name for the method that the mission and the vision will demand. I put the sun on top of my mind like solar. How I bear with the cold world like polar. Made ain't got an export, coming back cooler. Funny how I'm strong when I'm weak by.
jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam.
So welcome to
The hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Amazing. Oh my God. So now let's talk about the video.
Yes.
I mean, it's so well produced and it was really well.
Catch exclusive interviews and jam.
Well, yes.
Well, both ends. So those who know me know that I am first and foremost a producer.
Yes.
So I really care about the sound. And all the little gems of sound. So please, if you get a chance, hear it with headphones. You will not be disappointed.
Yes.
With headphones. And then I'm also a songwriter.
Okay.
So some say I'm a rapper, I'm a singer. No, I say I'm a songwriter, and I will rap or sing or do both based on the message that I want to communicate. Right. So I wanted the song and video to be sort of showing the spectrum of who I am as a producer, a songwriter, a rapper, a singer, and all that stuff. So with the whole record that is upcoming this year, you see me sort of doing all of it.
Okay, and also you have a concert coming up this Sunday, right?
do,
Yes,
I do,
so let's talk a bit about that. So where
Yeah.
is it going to happen? What time? And what should we expect?
Yeah. So this Sunday at Terra Alta in Jolie here in Accra, 7 p.m. sharp. Doors open at 6 o'clock, 7 p.m. sharp. 100 CDs.
Sharp, no Ghana man time.
Yeah, no Ghana man time. If you come at 9 o'clock and we are done with the show, it's your fault. It's your fault. So, but yeah, I will be having Rhea Boss. If you haven't heard Rhea Boss sing live, I'm sorry, you are missing out on something in your life. Rhea Boss. And also Synchro Live, electrifying band. Rehearsed with them this week. They are just amazing.
One of the best in this country.
So they will be there. If yes, Shushu will be there. A few other people will be there. So don't hesitate to pull up.
Yeah, and how can people be involved in the concert?
Yeah. So you can definitely find tickets online. All my socials have the link there. So Papa versus PA Versa, you find the links online. Or you can go to ayatickets.com and find me there as well.
Oh, brilliant.
Before you go. So I hear you talking about your journey a lot.
Yeah.
And how far you've come. And like I said, I've seen that part of you and I'm looking at that part of you now.
Yeah.
Describe this journey in one word.
In one word.
What would it be? I'm putting you on the spot.
Inner life.
Inner life.
I like that.
Nice.
That's 2 words, so but you can
but
put a hyphen there.
Yeah, exactly. No, I like that. I really
awesome.
like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, Papa, thank you very much. Papa Versa, sorry.
No, you can call Papa Versa, whatever.
Thank you very much for joining us on the club. Yes,
socials.
and what are your socials?
Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, literally all of them. Papa Versa. PAAPAVERSA. You find me everywhere.
Fantastic. Well, guys, there you have it. If you want to connect with Papa Versa, you can just head to his socials, or you can find him this Sunday, yes, for his concert happening at
Terra Alta
in Jorulu.
6 p.m.
Doors open at 6 p.m.
But
But it starts at 7, no Ghana man time. So guys, be there, all right? Well, thank you very much for...
Sorry. Papa, is this intro on Apple Music?
It is.
It's
everywhere.
On Apple Music, everywhere.
Apple Music,
we can get it anywhere.
A boom play everywhere you get music.
Getting it right.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, guys, let's just say thank you to all our guests that came in today for the show. We are wrapping up the very first week of January 2022. It's been an amazing week right here on the AM Club. I want to say a very big thank you to Convoy B for coming in for MX Breaks, and you did sports.
Yes, I stood in for Godwin Taki for sports.
Exactly. And for Lifestyle Daily, we had
Lydia Boachiwa J. She's a relationship coach.
Yes.
I hope you took notes and lessons for this. This 2022, your goals, your relationship goals. Sorry, my mind is just all over
the place.
You know, and then we had Foodie Friday with
Tiana. Viviana, yes, Viviana. Viviana, she's from Kumasi. Viviana.
I got her.
Thank
That's
you.
What we do to ourselves.
Yeah. And then for the plug, we have the one and only Papa Versa joining us. And we also want to say a very big thank you to all our cherished viewers and proud AM Club members for tuning in throughout the whole week and making this show fun by sending in your daily dose of Vims and all the reactions to the stories that we cover right here on the show. But guys, that's about it for this week. I can't wait to get home. My name is Edma Ohima Lawa. You can connect with me on all my social media platforms at Edma Lawa, EDMALAWER.
And my name is Godwin Namboh, at Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms. We'll see you on Monday. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah, take me off. I've been following your guidance, I've been watching every clip, memorizing all your writing like an actor with the script. I told all my friends about you, tell them say you were legit. Put my trust in all your words, made a man call all my ships. All the values you were preaching made me understand the plan, that I gotta pay attention to my inner man. But one day your inner man came to my full attention. I heard about some things you did that I don't want to mention. See, every word that you had taught me seemed to go astray, and it's hard to trust your heroes when you feel betrayed. The truth about who you became only keeps getting darker. Only deep in your chamber of secrets, call me Harry Potter or Adele. You had me under your spell, but no more. I thought I knew you pretty well, but now I know more. I know different, you're no different than any one of us, or the worst of us. Oh yeah, take me off your pedestal. Oh yeah, take me off your pedestal. Yeah. Oh yeah, take me off your pedestal.